Hello YouTube, SpcOps Delta here with, wait, who are you? SpcOps? SpcOps who? You mean SpcOps Delta, the guy who used to post YouTube videos about, like, Battlefield? I think he did, like, some Modern Warfare, maybe an Orcs Must Die video? That guy? Wait, you're dead? No. You mean you just haven't posted? That, you know what that makes you? A big fat sack of crap. And for those of you that say that, then I would agree. And actually, I would applaud your phrasing, because I would say that is exactly what I am. I am a big fat sack of crap. Or, at least I was. And let me tell you why. So, for the past year, well, beginning about a year ago, almost exactly, my wife got a job. And you know what that job was? Well, it doesn't matter what that job was. The hours were all night. So, what did I do? I played video games. Of course, it was Bad Company 2. I played the hell out of that game, and I played it all night. She would come home at 8 a.m., and we would all both fall asleep until about 2 p.m., and I would do it again. That was my weekend. Her shift changed a few months ago, several months ago, about a year ago, whatever, a while ago. And so her new schedule is now 2 p.m. until midnight, so she doesn't actually get home until 12:30 at night. I get home at 6 at night. So you know what that gives me every weekday night? It gives me 6 hours to just sit on my butt and eat Hot Pockets and play video games. And you know what? For the past year, that is exactly what I have been doing. And you'll notice that I stopped. You know why I stopped? It's because I looked down one day when I was dead and was looking at my spawn screen. I looked down and I said, wow, I'm fat. And you know what? That is a new revelation for me, because I'm not fat. You know how much I weighed in 7th grade? 70 pounds. You know how much I weighed in 8th grade? 80 pounds. You know how much I weighed in 9th grade? Yeah, you're probably going to guess 90 pounds. I'm not a big person. So the fact that I have a beer belly, it was nothing short of horrifying. It was disgusting. It was almost the most disgusting thing I could think of. And I thought, well, I'm not too out of shape, you know. And sometimes I noticed it, or I'd laugh it off. Oh, aha, I'm winded getting up these flights of stairs. Ha ha. No, this was a real realization in my life, saying, wow, you know what? Maybe I can't go through life and keep my metabolism as fast as a Kenyan. Maybe I should watch what I'm eating, because I've always had the philosophy, okay, you can either watch what you eat and eat granola and lettuce and spinach and not exercise, or you can exercise and eat whatever the crap you want. So that was kind of my philosophy. But I wasn't doing either of those things. I would come home, I would sit on my fat butt, and I would do nothing, and I would eat those Hot Pockets, I would eat those hot dogs, I would eat those little microwavable chimichangas, just because they were easy. Because I was in the middle of a game. You think I'm going to make tortellini while I'm in the middle of a game? No hamburger helper for me. I want a microwave, and I want it now. So, that is the story of how I got fat. Or at least, okay, preface this by saying my wife still doesn't think I'm fat. She doesn't think I've ever been fat. I do, damn it. And you know why? Because my health rules are as follows. And my workout system is as follows. I hate my body. Now, before you say, wow, what a great motto. You should do talks and speeches for middle school girls. No. The reason is, if I am satisfied with whatever my body has to offer, then I stop working at it. If I am always unsatisfied with how I look, then I always strive to change it. And if I'm always unhappy with how something is, then I always have something to change. Now, some of you say that is dangerous, that I run the risk of overworking out just because I become obsessive about how I look and narcissistic, and I don't see that happening, because I'm not very narcissistic. I'm actually quite modest. But in saying that, does that still make me modest? That's a question for all you philosophers out there. Now, I have not posted, and the reason why is because I've actually been working out. When I come back from work, do you know what I do? Do I sit and watch TV? No. Do I watch YouTube videos? Not really. I usually do that at work. Haha, don't tell my boss. But I don't play that many games. It helped that Battlefield 3 wasn't super fun, and I don't mean to say that it's not a good game. I mean to say that it didn't hold my attention and make me commit 900 hours to it like I did in Bad Company 2. So I blame Battlefield. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, I go work out. I run several miles a week. I run, you know, probably 6. I work out. My bench press, is risen. I don't want to say what it is because, like I said, I'm modest. Everything. I've gotten more in shape. I'm much happier. I'm going snowboarding later this week. This weekend, actually. I'm going to get some footage for you guys, and it'll be a lot of fun showing you the great outdoors and the spectacular mountains of Colorado. And I don't know if you were watching, but that was as close of a streak, talking about the gameplay now, as close of a streak I has ever gotten to a Moab. That was a streak of 22. This was taken from my live stream. I wasn't really paying attention to the streak, but I probably should not have run in there and been stupid, and I might have my first Moab. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. So look for me to be a little bit more fit, if you know what I look like. And yes, I'm an outdoor person, and I would like to stay that way. I do not want to grow up and be fat with a beer belly just because I made poor choices in this part of my life. So, if you have any stories of being fat to flat, then let me know, because I could always use some encouragement. And if you're doing the same thing, let me know, and I will encourage you. I love encouraging people taking charge of their own life. You see the fat people, well, maybe you don't because you don't live in America, but I live in America, and I see fat people riding bikes down the street, and some people say, haha, that bike's gonna break. No, you know what I say? I say good for you. I say good job, and I honk at them. I don't really honk at them because they would probably take that the wrong way. But yes, this has been SpcOps Delta, and I am no longer a fat sack of crap.